the second level of the Sharga Mines, which brings us more Shargas. The legends were true. This one drops another useless crossbow and bolt quiver. Luckily, the Shargas on this level are about as strong as the ones on the last one. Like this fella hiding around the corner. Let's try and make a toasted cheese sandwich out of him quick. Nice. The second level of the Sharga Mines is considerably smaller than the first one. So it'll take me about half as long to finish this level. Not that this one doesn't have any shocking revelations. Well, it doesn't. But it does have some interesting developments. And what's behind door number 1? Familiar sound that I haven't heard for a while. It's a snake. A snake that doesn't stand a chance. Nothing in this alcove, but this fence of spears has a conspicuous hole in it. And a lever on the far side. Throw something at it and it functions just like a switch. That was easy. Wow, that's a pretty big fire-spitting flower. And now it's pretty dead. So there's a little crop of mushrooms growing here. Some more of these useful red mushrooms. Might as well consume a few since I got quite a supply of them now. Also a yellow mushroom, which I'm not gonna eat because it's kind of poisonous. But I'll bring it along anyway because it might have use in the future. This is actually an interesting little spot in these levels, because it periodically grows a new crop of random mushrooms every few minutes. Hey, I didn't kill this guy. A lot of unexplained dead Shargas in these mines here. What's behind door number 2? It's another one of those inevitable alert mushrooms. There might be a way to actually silence this one just as you open the door, but I really don't see the point of it. I mean, as soon as you step around the corner, these Shargas will attack you regardless. Unless you're using the silence rune and just being real stealthy about it. Speaking of being stubborn, the Sharga's really not wanting to die. Come on, guy. My dwarves are having no luck hitting him either. Oh, come on, not even an arrow gets you? Huh. Oh, I got a point for a hammer extra. That's nice. Cool. Alright, let's gather up this stuff. Nothing too interesting. Swords, skulls. I need a bit of healing after that. Nothing in this little alcove, but a little further ahead down the corridor, it's a nice chest with some healthy roots in it. Plus a couple of coins. Ooh, a fresh oil bottle. What a treasure. Alright, let's keep moving. I hadn't mentioned it before, but there's a couple of differences between these mine backgrounds and the castle backgrounds of the first 2 levels. In the first 2 levels, the walls could have compartments, which hid items or switches. Plus, of course, there were the illusionary walls. The mines don't have that. The only thing you can find in the walls are those round switches, no hidden compartments or anything. Though, of course, those switches sometimes unlock hidden rooms. Oh, we have a friend. This area of level 2 is kind of made up of a patchwork of corridors, which is a little confusing to navigate. Oh, I ran out of mana. Time to start on the other rune staff because there's no mana circles in the direct vicinity. Already been on the other side of that door. And what's behind this intriguing door?
What's the password?
What?
You need a password to enter the SFL.
I don't know the password.
Then go away.
Oh well.
What's the password?
What's the SFL?
The Sharga Freedom League, stupid. Now go away.
Oh man. Liberal Shargas. Worst kind of Shargas. Well, if there's Shargas running around trying to liberate themselves, I guess I'm gonna have to find out what that password is. Maybe I could ask one of the friendly Shargas running around here. Nothing in this pile. Just a lonely left behind route. So the SFL, the Sharga Freedom League, is gonna play a big part in this level. That might also explain the many Sharga corpses I had nothing to do with. Seems to be a bit of a Sharga civil war going on around here. Uh-oh, another one of those. See, even when you kill these things, you still trigger their response. In this case, this Sharga running off. Annoying. A lot of these red mushrooms around. Have to remember to use them periodically, or they're just going to waste. Another guy that I didn't kill, or at least don't remember killing. Hey, what's this? A crack in the rocks.
That frog will beat him to death, and he does not fight back.
The Shargas are nothing but slaves.
I and my people hate slavery more than Shargas.
So it would seem.
If only the green ones would fight back.
Well, it seems like they are, actually. The SFL. Oh, nice. Look at the wall texture flipping. Interestingly, that was also our first in-game look at an actual Throg. Man-sized, dark green, and mean as hell. But for now, let's focus on these Shargas. I hear some distant pacing. Yep, here we go. Well, doesn't seem like these guys were willing to relinquish the password to the SFL. Guess I'll have to keep looking. There's some, there's a corridor in the northwest that I haven't explored just yet. Let's keep moving here. And we're rewarded with more snakes, which I have no patience for today. Another cave-in. Just for once, I'll show off the pickaxe in action. So technically this should make cleaning up these cave-ins quicker. But notice how slow the pickaxe actually works. In the 5 strokes you need to clean this rubble, you could have just used 2 blasts of fire bolts or any of your other faster weapons. So screw that. Hey, let's say we leave just enough room so the snake can't actually reach me, but I can kill it over the pile of rubble. Yeah, that's a good idea. Ah, seems like this snake was already killed by someone else, possibly using this spear. The journal actually calls this a ballista bolt, but it functions exactly like a spear. I'll use it for a while because it's one of the very few polearm weapons in the game. It's a little bit slow, but it has very good reach. It does a pretty good job of cleaning up this rubble pile. See, I can actually wound a snake from nearly a square away. That's pretty good. It's too bad that it's also a little bit slow and its hit zone is very small, so you tend to miss a lot with it. Let's go back to that good old standby of magic. No more snakes? Surely that can't be the case. Oh, it's a helpless little Sharga.
Oh, masters, don't hurt Groo, please.
This one's too small to slaughter. I will leave his fate up to you, Drake.
Relax, little one. We come in peace.
What about the stunty?
I've seen too much slavery in my day, Greenie. You'll not visit your god by my hand.
What are you doing here?
Scaly one hurt Groog. Groog no go home now.
Show us this scaly one, Groog.
Yeah, follow Groog, masters. Masters, kill Scaly one. Groog show you home.
During that little conversation, you actually get a very small window of opportunity to actually kill Groog. Of course, it would be a bad idea to do that, because Groog actually helpfully opens a corridor here for you. Let's take care of Mr. Scaly One with the spear. Alright, you slithery green creep. Have a taste of this! Ooh, and you do have to be careful not to actually hit Groog on his way past you. Let's follow the little guy a little further, but remember the door we just saw to the left. Oh, can't forget that skull. Groog moves from corner to corner, and he will actually wait for you if he gets too far ahead. Well, looks like he's joined up with his Sharga friends again, so let's roll back a little to that one door I mentioned. As you may guess, Groog is more or less your ticket into the SFL. I hear the sounds of disgusting jelly behind this door. The fist is also a very good way to clean up these rubble piles because it's so quick. Oh dear. So much slime in these corridors. Luckily they hate fire. Yet another slime, that makes 5, I think. Come back and face me like mucus. Oop, another one. And I'm out of magic. That's not a good thing. Let's see what else we got. Could take this to the melee. Yeah. It's time for daggers again. Slime is pretty sensitive to piercing weapons. Doesn't seem like these guys are carrying any interesting items. Or any items at all, for that matter. Let's make use of the distance here. Still have quite a lot of oil bottles. And my dwarfs don't seem to be in a mood to make use of their own. There we go. Oh, Go on. Oh boy. That was not the intention. I sure hope that was the last of them. Could use a snack by now. I don't hear any more of them. Or do I? Nothing but a couple of rocks in this pile of dirt. Oh, this leads back into the area I came from. Well, I might as well step out there. Let's return to the door to the SFL. See if they'll let us in this time.
What's the password?
I don't know it.
Then,
But before you tell me to go away, I want you to know that I hate Throgs too.
really? That's the password.
I am looking to... what?
So yeah, the password is I hate frogs too. And every time you try to open the door after this, Drake will simply say that password. Lovely cozy place they have here.
Highest, I Scrag. Use a Drake.
Yes. How did you know?
Scrag throw barabari leaves on a fire. See use come. Use got a destiny as big as this mine.
Can you help us?
Do you know about my brother?
You must pass beyond that gate and enter the temple of our enemies. There, you will find your help and kin.
Where is the gate to the Throg Temple?
Go west, young Drake. West, beyond the hidden doorway. The giant can unlock your way. You need some mana, don't you? Now go. Take the battle to the enemies. And remember, Scrag. It will help you.
Because of the conversation you couldn't hear it, but Scrag actually just refilled my rune staves. Not completely, but he did put 25 points of mana back into each rune staff. That's nice of him. Scrag appears to be the leader of the SFL, and he's also one of the few Sharga shamans we actually find. Let's have a look at the SFL treasures.
The magic resistance of the target is lowered.
This is a sort of useful meta rune, but only in very specific cases. As the scroll says, it lowers the magical resistance of the target. Now, the way this works is some enemies are resistant to certain types of damage, for instance fire magic or ice magic, and using the potency meta rune in those cases will allow you to damage those enemies more easily. Also, some enemies will have stronger resistance to effects like, for instance, shrink, and using the potency meta rune will give it a bigger chance to take effect. Well, we're pretty much done on this level now. Not really any battle left. Let's just explore the rest of the SFL and head for the exit. It's a little unnerving walking around here with all these Shargas just barreling towards you. Kinda makes you want to instinctively lash out at them. But you really don't want to do that, because that just gets a whole bunch of Shargas angry at you. A lot of guys standing on guard here. This is a piece of frog meat. Not actual meat from a frog, but the sort of meat that they eat. It's not really good for humans like Drake or dwarves. They just get weakness after eating it. A couple of roots here. And on we go. And what's this? We'll see about that.
That is the largest green-skinned one I have ever seen.
Well, you have to remember that Farley wasn't around when I met the Kevin of Bass Sharga on the first level. These two guys are the only Shargas in the SFL that the others apparently don't care about. Because notice that they haven't attacked me yet.
Use hurt Tiny's friend. Tiny hurts you.
Oh, this was a real bad idea. Tiny hits hard and can take a lot of damage. I think it's time to show you what the Orb of Aquila does. There we go. Instant healing for all of my party members. The catch is that you can only use this twice on each map. And after you've used it, it will only recharge once you enter a new map. For instance, I've now used it on Sharga Mines level 2, but if I would go down to Sharga Mines level 1, where I've already been, it would not recharge. Oh, I got myself stuck behind some barrels. Not good. Might as well use that second charge now. Oh. Luckily I can spin around the other way. I think it's time we put some distance between me and Tiny again. Have some arrows, my big friend. Phew! Just some mushrooms in these barrels. Not much interesting, and Tiny himself just drops a bunch of coins and gems. So this was kind of stupid and useless, but at least I didn't piss off the rest of the SFL. Anything else? Just a single coin. Yeah. Goodbye, Tiny. Aw, and this little guy dropped a dagger. I almost feel sorry for killing him. Almost. Well, that finishes us up on this level. Scrag mentioned that the giant would unlock my way to the next level. What he meant was the key, shaped like a frog's head, that I found in the Etin's chest. There we go. Doorway to the next level. I was gonna heal up again one last time before I left this level.
It seems that some of the orbs have limited uses.
But no luck there. Oh well. We'll go ahead anyway. That's it for the Sharga Mines. I'll meet you up ahead.